Good afternoon, and welcome to the Road to Young Live show, where today we will be touching bases on some global news, some hood news, also some positive news. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live, where yes, you do see it and hear it here first. Before Weaving News 10, Channel 3, also Channel 13 News. In global news, Gail King. Do y'all know who Gail King is? Yes, Gail King is Oprah Winfrey best friend, and she did the interview with R. Kelly. She was just on the deep. What's the name of the show, Jalen? She was on.
Desus and Mero.
She was on the Desus and Mero show, and they interviewed her, and she alleged that during her interview with R. Kelly, he accidentally, but she didn't say the word, but he accidentally spit on her lip. Oh my. How
And the spit
disgusting.
fell on my lip right here.
Oh!
I know.
Oh, now I'm
That's
telling
what I
you.
said. So I just sat there like this thinking, I don't want to move.
Oh.
And the spit fell on my lip right here.
Oh!
I know.
Oh, now I'm
That's
telling
what I
you.
said. So I just sat there like this thinking, I don't want to move.
Oh.
Did y'all see that? So he was so angry when he was speaking. He was spitting everywhere. And she said a drop of spit hit her lip. I would have died. I would have died. How y'all feel about that? The man was upset. He was talking. He was screaming, punching his hands and everything. And then if you talking to someone and they spit on your lip, do you keep it to yourself? Do you let them know that they spit on your lip, or do you play it off and just look at them like this? Okay. Me, I'll let you ask now. Because I don't want it to happen again. Oh, child. How about Megan Thee Stallion? Megan Thee Stallion. Did y'all hear about her new song called Side Piece? Yes, she made a new song called Side Piece, and she appeared on the Tiny Desk Fest show. Yes, and she said she got to have her a side piece. Do y'all believe in women's having side pieces like men's do? Do you think that's fair? Do you consider that? What you think, Jalen? You think a woman should have a side piece?
Why not?
Okay, most guys have side pieces. Open to the floor. Anyone think it's okay for a woman to have a side piece? Most men have it. Comment below and let me know what you think. Most guys have side pieces, and us women be so faithful to these guys, and then we'd be so hurt when we found out that we had given them our all, and the whole time they had 2, 3 different females. I keep me a side piece. Yes, I have learned. I have learned to keep me a side piece.
Let's play that clip for him.
Let's play that clip for 'em, y'all.
We just sexing. I got situations, no confirmations. Everybody wanna know who making dating. That depends on whatever the date is. I got me a European poppy out of Italy, and he like the model, but he always let a picture me flying overseas, and he just had bees. Send a pic from the back just to give him a tease. I got a man in Texas, that's where the best is. Down south, hottie, and he cool, never stress me. West Coast thing, I'm in love with his slang, and he keep it hood when we bang. Ay, I got a man, but I'm fucking around because I'm young and I can't be tied down. You got a girl, she got nothing on me because we young and we both do the same.
All right, we are back, okay? Tandra Morning say, if a man can have a side piece, we can too. So she keep her piece of D on the side. I ain't mad at you, Tandra. Okay, yes, y'all. Also, Diddy alleged that he's likely in retirement with Global News. Y'all, please don't forget to comment below and also share my video, okay? Share, share, share. Yes, P. Diddy alleges that he's slightly in retirement. And he also alleged that if you're not a legend, he's not going to waste his time with you. Do y'all believe he's slightly in retirement, or do you think he just lost his drive? Do you think it's fair that he's not going to waste his time with someone that's, low-key, and he only want to do business with someone that's already popular? How y'all feel about P. Diddy on comment? I think P. Diddy is just not motivated no more. I thought he had a TV show or a television station that he was trying to put up. And I need you to come out of retirement, because I need you, P. Diddy or Diddy, to give me a show on your TV station. Yes, yes. And that's what we have for Global News today. All right? Oh, one more thing. We have to talk about this, y'all. We have to talk about this. Wendy Williams, okay? Everyone knows in my household, I love me some Wendy Williams. So I'm not throwing shade at Wendy Williams. All I want to know with Wendy is, what's up with them big tennis shoes? I mean, girl, you be looking flawless. I mean, you be coming out there, girl, you be GQ. But them hospital shoes you be having on, it makes me sick to my stomach. I am the infamous road in your life. Well, yes, you did hear and see it here first. Wendy Williams, do better with the tennis shoes. They might cost a lot of money, but when I look down at your feet, it just disgusts me. I'm sorry, Wendy, but I love you. And I'm only saying this because I care. I know you got issues and stuff, but can you just buy some flats? Anybody got anything to say about that? Somebody comment on it. How beautiful Wendy be looking, and then you look down at her feet when she run off the stage into the audience. All you see is some big hospital shoes. Anybody ever noticed that before?
Several times.
Huh?
There may have been, from I'm not sure of the disease that she has when she passed out. I believe last Halloween when she had on the a few Halloweens ago when she had on the Statue of Liberty uniform, costume, excuse me, and she passed out on stage. So maybe that may be a reason why. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm thinking like they got so many like flats, like flat shoes that maybe she can just buy some flats, just flat shoes, and just get rid of those hospital shoes on your feet. Wendy, come on, girl.
Maybe we can do a donation.
What? Look, no, she don't need no donation. We didn't have enough money. How you doing, Wendy? How you doing? Bring me to your show, girl, and cuss me out for saying that. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, with local news, y'all. Local news in the 757. Ooh, child. 757 once again has been cutting up. Right now, out Twin Canal last night, Twin Canal Apartments in Virginia Beach, Virginia, had an apartment fire where one of their electrical panels caught a fire, a blaze. The fire department and also the fire marshal deemed the unit non-livable. So it was 8 different families in 8 different units living inside the apartment building. Today they called me and informed me that the apartment building was not trying to place them anywhere and told them that they had to go. They changed the locks on their doors, as well as they so much stuff going on in the background, just drive me crazy. It's too much. Y'all gotta calm. It just take my mind off everything. So, it's messing my concentration awfully. So with the apartment complex, it was 8 units, 8 different families, and the house caught a fire. Okay. The fire marshal said the house is non-livable for any family living in that apartment complex, that building. Also, when they came back this morning, they had nowhere to stay last night. When they came back this morning, when the rental office opened up, they went to the rental office to see was the rental office going to place them in a different unit or on a different property. The rental office allegedly told them, no, y'all have to find somewhere to go on your own. We went out to, we was contacted by Twin Canal residents and asked if I can come out there, which I did. When we went out there, we found out Red Cross was on the scene, but yet they was only willing at that time to help one family. So I barged into the office. I like, excuse me, Red Cross, how can you just help one family when 8 different families has been put out their unit? The rental office took and changed those people lock, y'all, on their house and put a master lock on it so they can't get in and get none of their belongings. One lady told me she have a child that's 1 year old with stage 4 cancer, okay? The other lady and her daughter live out there. Her son informed me, and I did see it for myself. She is disabled, she's wheelchair bound, and she cannot speak. Upstairs, they have a man that live upstairs that's blind. So, like, how can y'all not make sure these people have somewhere to go? It's your responsibility, Twin Canal, and they have tenant rights. Y'all need to call Twin Canal and make sure they know, we know what they're doing to their tenants. Anybody have the phone number? If you haven't seen the video, check it out on my channel. It is on YouTube right now. The full video is on YouTube, and it's awful. What else? Yes, what's the phone number to Twin Canal? Do you have the number right now?
757-471-7007.
One more time for him.
757-471-7007.
Call them. Let them know we know what's going on outside in Twin Canal. And we're not going to have them violating no one's rights and putting those people out and without placing them in another unit. And the sad part about it is not one of the tenants caused the fire. The fire was because of the electrical panel box. So they need to place those people. I was informed also allegedly the rent office told them if they didn't have insurance, that was their problem. Well, honey, the insurance only cover your articles inside your home. But what about your insurance, Twin Canal? Your insurance pays you to place your tenants in another unit. Yes, and you heard that here first. Oh, guys, y'all got to check out the 757 venue. Yes, November 9th, and the doors open at 3 o'clock. The tickets start at $10, okay? Only $10 to get in. So a lot of y'all asking me for a meet and greet. I will be hosting the best boxing match in the 757 on November 9th at 3 o'clock p.m. And also, they're going to have an after party at the little club or 3 doors down from the 757 venue, which is called the Jukebox. All right, be there or be square. They're going to have amateur boxers all the way up to semi-pro boxers. And also, if you want to get into the ring and box someone, please come out and please get in contact with the 757 venue and let them know that you want to be a contestant. I think the grand prize is like $2,000. Ruffner Miller School, Ruffner Academy has had so much stuff going on that has spilled over from the neighborhood into the school system. The young ladies out there are fighting awfully, okay? We cannot get no resolution to why do our kids continue to fight from Talbot Park and also Young's Park. They had another fight today as well as one on yesterday. But today when they got in the fight at the school, all kids did receive 5-day suspension from Ruffner Academy. However, the fight spilled back over into the neighborhood. All right. The mother of the children's was out there and went into the neighborhood and said, if you can't control your child, then we will. Okay? If you cannot control your child, then we will. So the mother and the mothers out the projects got in a fight themselves out Cary Park. So we had one mother that went out Young's Park and got in an altercation with the mothers out Young's Park because of their kids got in a fight at Ruffner Academy. Now, we're not teaching our kids what to do, self-control, if we're acting the way they're acting. Okay, so how do your kids get, anybody want to comment? Don't forget to share this video. How do we go from your kids fighting all week at school to you going up to someone else's house out Young's Park, allegedly getting in a fight with the parents out Young's Park? How did that go? Let's play the clip. Give me your opinion on the fight.
Right, Nikki?
Yes, cut it the fuck out.
They was.
Say who
I just
dropped
cut
their knee?
I just cut
Oh,
their
who dropped her knee?
So out there.
Wait, hold on. One at a time.
They just dragged Cortez at the fucking.
Okay, now that is absolutely ridiculous what happened today. After your children get in a fight at Ruffner Academy, then y'all go out the neighborhood as the parents and get into a fight. That is not what we need to teach our kids. Okay? In order for our kids to learn from anything, we have to have self-discipline ourselves. Okay? If the kids see us fighting, then they're going to think it's okay to continue to fight. All right? As well as we had another fight again last night out Tower Park. This have absolutely nothing to do with the kids from Ruffner Academy. This is what was going on in Tower Park last night while everyone else was at home eating dinner. Tower Park was turning up. And they say it's going to be a big continue with this fight. Hey, play the clip.
They was.
Say who
I just
dropped
cut
their knee?
I just cut
Oh,
their
who dropped her knee?
So out there.
Wait, hold on. One at a time.
They just dragged Cortez at the fucking park. Yes,
The ones that you was with.
Are you fucking serious?
The ones you was with, though. The little girls you was with.
Y'all wouldn't fight.
She was with.
To me.
You was too.
My daughter ain't got to do with y'all.
Tag her ass.
Fuck that girl.
Go ahead.
Are you talking about the tall girl?
Tag her ass.
Hold on. Let me take my coat off.
Hey, yeah, touch her if you want. Hey, grab her, Nisha.
Get your ass off the coat.
Grab her, Nisha.
What's up? Yeah, you started all this shit. You want me?
Yeah, beat the shit out of her. Yeah, that's right. More of that shit out. Yeah, more of that shit out, Nate. More of that shit out. There you go. There you go. Watch out, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Back up. I'm gonna beat your ass. Back up, bro.
Get out.
Back up, bro. Get out, girl.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Out.
That's the second fight. That one was Tower Park last night. I have the clip. Did y'all see what y'all saw? Last night they alleged that out Tower Park, the grown-ups was harassing a teenager. And one of her friends was around, and she said, you know what? I'm sick of y'all grown-ups coming down here picking with my friend. And they say she let loose and gave her a 2-piece chicken snack last night. She beat the shit out of her. Yes. Okay. Jalen, you had a question that you said Sabrina said.
Yes, Sabrina asked you. Her comment says, Rhoda, I feel like this, when it comes to the fight with the kids and adults, you shouldn't never did an interview about the kids in the first place.
All right, Sabrina, allow me to elaborate on that right there. When I was caught, you must understand this right here first and foremost, okay? This is what you must understand. Rhoda don't live out Young's Park, Tower Park, or anything like that. Okay, I'm from originally Roberts Park. Roberts Park was knocked down over 5, 6, 7 years ago. I'm 47 years old. I moved out the projects when I was 23 years old. But I'm still a Park female, okay? I'm still got the project life in me. However, I don't get these stories because I'm out the park looking out my front door. It's obvious someone called me for an interview. They wanted the interview so they can clear some things up. If you was really watching the video about the situation now, Carrie Young's part that you're speaking of. It was not about a fight, Sabrina. So go back and rewatch what you was watching and you speaking on. It was about a young man that supposed to be a director of the dance team being accused of molesting the girls on the dance team. So we wasn't out there for a fight, okay? Now if they brought up anything about a fight, then they brought that up while I was out there. But the reason I was out there, Sabrina, it was because of the fact that they called me to do an interview to clear up the name of the director, stating that he allegedly never touched the girls on the dance team. And that was my purpose of going out there. Okay, I am the voice for the people. I don't pick and choose what I put on my Facebook unless it's a murder case, okay, or a drug bust. That's what I pick and choose, okay? But if someone want to come on my life and tell me their business about what's really going on, where they live at, I have all rights to be or whatever I like to, whatever I want to. I am a legitimate reporter, and you have the right to ask me any question you want to, and I thank you for that question. However, you got the story wrong. Thank you. Next question. Jalen.
I don't have no question.
All right. With the fight outside of the park, it was just like they said that's to be continued. I'm just hoping and praying that everybody out there get it together, because I did explain to you guys that they're looking for a reason to put y'all out. And if you keep fighting out the projects, they're going to get rid of you. So if you're out there fighting and you're going to Rough Nut Academy, if you want your mama to lose her house, continue to fight. And the grown-ups, if you want to lose your house, continue to fight. It's not a good look for our children to watch their parents fight. All it do is boost them up to fight more, even tomorrow.
Want to hear some of the comments?
Yeah, I want to hear some comments.
So, Sabrina D said, that's why these kids have no respect. We are already labeled as ignorant. That's sad. Tandra Morning said, this is sad. I just feel like us as a young black mothers, we should not be condoning violence and other ways. There's other ways to handle these certain situations. It's embarrassing. Someone said, Rhoda, you're right. The parents need to be a role model. Parents acting like Black China fighting.
Was that Patrice Henry? It sounded like Patrice Henry say something like that.
Someone said, Yvonne Evans said, this is disheartening behavior. The parents need to grow up and stop fighting. They need to whoop their kids' ass for fighting. A similar situation happened in Richmond too. We got to protect our people. So that's it.
Okay, well, I went out there today and I spoke with the young lady. Like I told them, I give everybody a fair chance to share their side of the story. And I explained to her, Jalen or something like that. What was her name? Jalen, something like that. Oh, you know what? I feel like punching you. Oh, you just make me sick. They make me sick right there. That nigga right there made me sick. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do something to this guy right here. That's my BFF. That's my manager, though, y'all. That's Jalen. Well, anyway, we went out there, Jalen, Raymond, and myself. We went out there into Tallwood Park for I can speak with the children about their behavior and ask them if they can get along. Is anything that we can do to make them get along? I suggest that we get the girls to. This is what I suggested. Cancel the whole dance team. If they suspended, no one dancing. If they keep fighting, no one dancing, okay? Should nobody be in no parade on Saturday. The dance team still going to the parade. They should not be able to be in the parade. The director of the dance team should tell them anyone that got in a fight at school cannot participate with the parade. As well as the young girl from Tallwood Park, I told her she was going somewhere Saturday. I said, I don't feel like you should be able to go. I feel like all of them need to come hang out with me, and we all gonna have a girls' day out, and let's get down to what's really going on and how we can love on each other and not hurt each other. And I was speaking to one of the mothers out Tallwood Park today, and she was speaking, and what she was saying to me, it didn't make any sense to me as a grown-up at 47 years old. She told me today that the parents brought the kids from Young's Park back out Tallwood Park to fight her granddaughter, to fight her daughter, and she let her daughter loose and told her go ahead and fight and get it over with. I say, hold the phone. That's not good. That's not a good look, because what if she had got cut? What if she got shot? What if she had got hurt? Anything. You never promote your children to fight. Never. I asked her, has she ever tried to use the resources downtown Norfolk with the juvenile system. She said she don't deal with the police at all, and she's fed up. I said, you're not tired. You're not tired if you haven't taken no one to court. You cannot get tired until you did all that you can do. And if you haven't did all that you can do, then you haven't did enough. All right. Right now, running for office for delegates in Portsmouth, Virginia, we have Don Scott running for office in Portsmouth, Virginia. We need to get out our houses. Don Scott is a good candidate for Portsmouth, Virginia. He come from a similar background like ourselves. We need to get out our houses in Portsmouth, Virginia, and make sure we vote for Don Scott so we can see a change inside of Portsmouth, Virginia. You seen what just happened to me the other day on the scene. You got the video. All I was doing was making sure everyone was okay in the car accident. And when the police came, you clearly heard me say on the tape, let me move because the police is here. You seen when I stepped beyond their car and stepped off the scene, and you seen that Portsmouth police officer turn around and harass me and my child. That's why we need Don Scott in the office, because it starts from the top if you won't change. Yes, Jalen.
About the coach, they said that he stepped down because of all the criticism. The coach made a status that said after the parade, he is not coaching anymore because of what's going on.
I think that's great. The coach should don't step down, shut the whole team down. All right, if our kids can't act right because they fighting over a captain position, I think it's best that we shut down the whole team. Ain't no dance team. We got to get them books. What's their grades in school anyway? We got to get our kids in school acting right before they can twist their butt on anybody's dance floor. I'm glad. I give you standing applaud. Guess what? Shut down the whole team. Don't step down. Shut it down. We can kill. We as parents can stop all the violence. Okay? Shut down the team. Anything else, Shelly? You got anything Ramson said?
Jessica Russell stated absolutely there has to be consequences. 5 days out of school is a vacation for kids.
Right.
It doesn't teach anything. Right. I agree. Dismantle the dance team until they can act right.
Exactly. If my kids, it's no way that my kids can continue to be fighting over one subject, dance team, and we continue to let them dance. No. And you keep getting suspended from school. No. It ain't no more dance team for nobody. We can kill that as parents by taking that title away from them. Shut down the dance team. I will start a petition to shut down that dance team. If it takes that for us to get these kids to act right, then I'll start the petition myself. If they can't act right at Ruffalo Academy, with most kids there to learn, then they would not be on nobody's floor dancing. I'll get me a bullhorn at all their competition, and when they start dancing, I'll boo. Yes. Once again, don't forget to vote on November 5th for Don Scott for delegate in Portsmouth, Virginia. Also, what else we have? Oh, here's something else. Oh, the bond lady. What's the bond lady name? Mia somebody? I had on my Facebook page, y'all. She's a blessing to the community as well. So make sure if you find yourself locked up, she'll get you out. And I'll post her picture one more time in my comments. If you get locked up, she's like the best, one of the best bail bondsmen you can get in contact with. She acts up. Give this a thumbs up. Give this live a thumbs up. Give this live a thumbs up, okay? Make sure you share this video and tag a friend. Is there anything that we didn't cover that happened in the 757 today? Raymond, what this temperature is for tomorrow? Tomorrow will be 7 degrees in Norfolk, Virginia. Is anything anybody want to talk about that I didn't touch base on?
Someone said nice backdrop.
Thank you.
Rhonda keeping it real. That's on period.
Yeah, we got to keep it real. That's the only way we're going to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I asked the girl, she's like, she's not going with nobody. I said, you're not going to tell me what you're going to do. See, we got to take control of our kids. Okay? The kids don't tell us what we're going to do. They do not lead and direct us. We lead and direct them. I said, young lady, because you are a young lady. You're not even a teenager. You're a young lady trying to bridge over to a teenager. You're not going to tell me what you're going to do. You are going with me to the zoo. Me and the 3 girls that you've been fighting, we all going to the zoo, okay? And we're going to sit down, we're going to pack us some lunch, go to Subways, get us some subs, and we got a picnic, and we're going to sit down and discuss amongst ourselves what's really going on. Because that's the way Our parents did when we was growing up. You got to fight with the neighbors. Both of y'all got brought into the home. Y'all was sat down. You was given something. Y'all became best of friends. You know, we didn't go out there and fight. My mama didn't go out there and fight the next door neighbor with me. It didn't happen like that. So it take a village to raise the kids. So I'm gonna be part of that village and help raise our young ladies because I want our young ladies to be successful in society and not have charges before they even get old enough to understand what a charge is. I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live. Commercial break, please.
Right, Nikki?
Yes, cut it the fuck out.
They was.
You say who
I just
dropped
cut
her knee?
I just cut
Or who dropped her knee?
Go out there.
Wait, hold on. One at a time.
They just dragged Cortez at the fucking park. Yes,
The ones that you was with.
Are you fucking serious?
The ones you was with, though.
Yeah.
The little girls you was with.
Y'all wouldn't fight.
She was with.
You was, too.
My daughter ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
Tag her
You over there talking to that girl?
Go ahead.
Are you talking about the tall girl?
Tag her ass.
Hold on. Let me take my coat off.
Hey, yeah, touch her if you want. Hey, grab her, Nisha.
Get your ass off the coat.
Grab her, Nisha.
What's up? Yeah, you started all this shit. You want me?
Yeah, beat the shit out of her. Yeah, that's right. More of that shit out. Yeah, more of that shit out, Nate. More of that shit out. There you go. There you go. Watch out, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Back up.
I'm gonna beat your
Back up, bro.
Get out.
Back up, bro. Get out, girl.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Out.
And a spit fell on my lip right here.
Oh!
I know.
Oh, no, don't
That's
kill
what
this
I said. So I just sat there like this thinking, I don't want to.
up before the new school. They're looking for more information. They don't want to talk about it. Say it all. Places they won't go on their own car. Turn it off. We out. And we're back. Thank you guys. And we're back. Right now we do have the floor open up for Q&A. All right, Q&A. If anybody want to ask any questions, make any comments on anything that we spoke about today, I am willing to talk to y'all about anything y'all want to ask. Jalen, anyone got anything to say?
Have you heard anything from the girl that was on yesterday? The one that got her kids taken?
Oh, yes. I did hear something from her around 11:54 last night. She said for some reason her page got blocked. Welcome to Roto's world. Hey, you mess with me, you'll be blocked off Facebook. I don't know why they blocked off Facebook, but they did.
What do you think about the Lil Fizz and April dating?
Well, you know, everybody have their issues in a relationship, and I think they was madly in love with each other. So that's why, at the waterside? Jalen.
No, Lil Fizz.
Oh, Lil Fizz.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lil Fizz from B2K. He's dating. You know, Lil Fizz and Omarion was in a group together, B2K, back in the day. And Lil Fizz is now currently dating Omarion's baby mother.
Oh, wow. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's something that friends don't supposed to do. It's just certain things in life that you don't supposed to do. You know, some lines and borders that you don't cross. You know, you don't never double cross your friend like that. That's totally disrespectful. How can you ever be friends again? How can he ever trust you again?
Are you going to interview the twins that were involved in the fight as well with Jayana? Well,
I did hear the twins was in a fight too. I'm not trying to bring too much light onto this. I did interview Young's Park about a week ago, and then I gave Tower Park they fair chance on their interview. So, you know, it is what it is. I want to interview the parents though. I want to interview the parents and ask each and every last one of them, why would you fight one another in front of the kids like that?
Velma says, Rhoda, you should take them to the zoo. Well, they beat you there. They need to go to church.
She said, I need to take them to the zoo and what?
they already beat you there. You need to take them to church.
Yeah, they do need to go to church. I need to go to church as well. I think the zoo, Norfolk Zoo, is a very good outlet. I haven't been in the zoo in a long time. It gives us a good opportunity to walk around, tour the zoo. If you're on Medicaid in 757, if you get Medicaid, the zoo is open up for the public for $5. So you can take advantage of that. Right now, they do let you come into the zoo. If you have Medicaid, you can come in for $5. I think the zoo is a great learning experience for the kids. I think it's an educational place to take the kids, and it's also a place that they're not accustomed to going to. So I would like to take them to the zoo as well as the botanical gardens to give them a different outlook on life and let them see what's really going on in the 757 and just not the Brits.
Have you heard anything else? What Kimberly Fields said, have you heard anything else about the guy and his mom at the apartment complex that caught fire earlier?
Oh, yes, I have. So he called me back today, y'all. He called me back today, and like I took and told him, but he did not listen. He did not listen to me. I told him, before you leave here, leave the Red Cross and the rental office your number so they can get in contact with you about your mother situation. I said, since we touched the Red Cross on their shoulders, they're not going to just help that one lady. They're going to have to help all of y'all because we know what's going on. He didn't listen. He left with his mom's anyway and didn't leave the number. He might have been exhausted. However, come to find out, guess what happened? Baby, back. Give me my fan. Give me my fan, Jayla. Give me that little piece of paper. I like to fan myself with that little piece of box. It should be underneath my baby right there. That paper. Right there. That's my baby right there. I would love to show y'all my baby. I can't show y'all my baby. Okay, let me fan myself. Girls, this thing got my blood pressure. Y'all know what happened. He got his mama right. And they did give her some money. Guess what? The sneaky sister went up there to the Red Cross at the rent office, got the card right, and kept the money for herself. Baby, bye. Now check the plug. Check the plug. So when he called me, he's like, Rhoda, everybody got money from the Red Cross, but my mama didn't get anything. I cannot get in contact with nobody from the Red Cross. I said, hold up, pause for a minute, because you was the one, the voice for the community, that contacted me for your mother. I said, and you telling me ain't nobody notified you that they was issuing out debit cards with cash on it for y'all to get somewhere to stay? He said, no. He said, but my sister said that, my sister said everybody got some money out there. My son said, yep. And your sister probably got your mama money. So I repeated what my son said to him. So I said, do you think your sister got your mother money? He's like, oh no. I said, well, I'll tell you what to do. Call your sister and tell her that you just got in contact with the Red Cross and ask why your mother wasn't blessed by the Red Cross. And that they told you that they did bless your mother and that you know that they gave her the money. So he did that. And guess what happened? She confessed that she do got the credit card. So the whole time the brother got the mother at his house. And the sister went behind his back and stabbed him in the back. Got the mama credit card, y'all, and kept it for herself. And told me, oh, I was going to tell you, but slipped my mind. She said, I'll be over there tomorrow to bring y'all $100. I said, call her back right now and tell her that's not acceptable. And if she don't bring you your mother credit card for her bills and for her to get somewhere to stay and eat, okay, then you're going to call Rhoda Young Live on her ass. Okay, and then she alleged that the Red Cross only gave her mother $200. That's not true. The Red Cross would never give you $200 when you need a hotel and food to eat. So the sister allegedly has stolen the mother credit card out Twin Canal. And the brother is the one that has power of attorney over his mother, and also he's her caregiver. So if anyone has her credit card and her debit card and he have his mother, he should have the money for he can continue to take care of his mother. People are so sneaky, you can't trust your own family. They will steal from the living and the dead. And you heard that here first. Before Weaving News 10, Channel 3, also Channel 13 News. Give this live a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to press share and like. Yes. Anything else from the floor?
Yes, Von Trail wants to know, did you ever get the receipts yet from the girl from yesterday?
Oh, yeah, I had the receipts yesterday. She sent me all the information. And what we're going to do is Jalen, myself, Raymond, and Marquez, we're going to make a slideshow so y'all can read the business. Okay, so we got the receipts. We got everything. We got pictures and all.
Rhoda, did you hear about Pastor Wilson and licking another lady's plate that was not his wife?
Are you serious? Why he ain't lit mine? Who is the pastor, y'all? Somebody sent me a video of the pastor at the funeral. Did y'all see the video with the pastor that was at somebody's funeral with the casket at the funeral? And as he was up there, what you call it when they minister? Doing what you call it, Vandette, whatever they were doing, they minister. And guess what he started doing? He started talking about young ladies behinds at the funeral. He's like, oh, this is a beautiful family here. Y'all some beautiful women up in here. Oh, y'all look good. And he was just flirting and saying things that was unbecoming from a pastor. And then one lady, I guess she couldn't take it no more. She got up and started walking out. Guess what he said? Woo, child. He started talking about her butt. He started talking about her butt in the funeral. They were like, somebody need to get the microphone for that pastor. What's going on really with the church now? What's going on with these pastors? Is it in the church anymore? Is the church exist anymore? Do anybody think church really exists anymore? Do we have any real ministers out there anymore? Do we have any real men of God out there anymore? Like, because y'all making the pastors look bad. First it started with the Catholic Church. Now it's gone over to the Baptist and the Holiness. Woo, child.
So what do you think about the murder of the little girl Cupcake?
Oh, that's just sad. What, you can't even think about that. I can't even imagine someone taking a child. This is what I see that's sad. This is what I see. That little girl face looking up at them as they strangle her life out of her. Looking up, gasping for air, and fighting them, knowing she is not even strong enough to get their hands off her neck. And she doing all this and looking at them like this. And they say, choke the life out of that child. How cruel. Who can do something like that? Who can do something like that?
Joseph Andrews said, can I date you?
You can put in, you can hit me on the hip.
Is that the boo? Is that the new boo?
No, my new boo. No, that's not my new boo. I love him so much. I miss him so much too.
Tara wants to know, what about the Ashley girl? Is she still in jail?
No, Ashley was released from jail. I seen Ashley and Denzel. Someone sent me a clip of them. They were somewhere like in Atlanta or Vegas hanging out together. She was looking fly. I don't know what she did with all them kids she had, but she was out there with her piece. And I think what happened with them, they was madly in love with each other, and he wanted a baby by her, and she wanted to give him a baby, and they just didn't get pregnant, and she made up that false story. But that was the funniest interview I ever did in my life. Anything else from the floor?
Someone wants to know again for like the 5th time. What about the children that you, the lady who you helped get into the hotel room, who they say was still walking up and down Military Highway? They want to hear an update about her again.
I haven't heard or seen anything about the lady with the 2 kids that's pregnant. I haven't made no attempt to find her or anything, but if I see her on my path, I will see her. But I have made several videos where I said that my team and I, which is Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, is willing to give her another stay at the hotel for 7 days if she have her own ID, or if she could put the room in someone else's name. And that's all we're for her, far as feeding and clothing and stuff like that. We won't be able to, because we got to share some of our blessings with other people. But we are willing to give her another additional 7 days in the hotel.
Tell them to ask you some more questions.
All right. Any more questions for me tonight?
Rhoda, will you be dressing up for Halloween this year?
If I dress up for Halloween this year, it'll be the first time I dressed up for Halloween in years. Like, last time I remember dressing up for Halloween, I was Wonder Woman. I think I maybe been 8 years old. So that'll be very, very, very curious. But I do know I will be hosting a 757 venue boxing match, okay? And it's going to be packed in there, y'all. The tickets go from $10 all the way up to $250. All depends on what seating you want. They do have 3 full bars in there. They are going to have an after party at the Jukebox in the same shopping center. It's a smaller bar. As well as, allegedly, on the same night, I'm supposed to be hosting a comedy show as well. And we'll get back with you with a little more information on the comedy show. So if I host the 757 venue on that night, I have to do a comedy show too. So I won't be at the after party, but I will be at the boxing match.
Somebody said, funny moment, Rhoda. You remember the video with the homeless guy when you called him husky breath, bitch?
That was funny. He cussed my ass out. I said, I know damn well he didn't just curse me out because I tried to save his life. All I was telling him, it was too hot. That day was about, it was 110 degrees. It was too hot to be standing on the corner directly in the sun and asking for money. I said, sir, politely, I said, can you come back when the sun go down for you faint out this bitch? And he turned around and cursed me out, and I laid some words on him, child. But we've seen each other since then. We done gave each other hugs, and I have sold into his life as well.
So somebody being nosy. Is the new boo, is he black?
Oh, yes, he's black. You know, right now I'm doing my black thing. I'm drinking coffee right now. I don't want no cream no time soon. My cream went sour, so I'm going to just drink black coffee.
Jessica, have you heard from Jessica and the 2 kids?
That's the same lady they just asked about. No, I haven't heard from Jessica. I pray for Jessica each and every day, and I pray for her babies as well as I pray for the one that is in her stomach.
Are you going to return to the hotel and continue to help the people with food?
Yes, we will be doing I will be doing. That's what I'm so glad you asked that question. Ding, 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 ding. You got the best question of the day. What I want to do is, y'all, because that hotel has been such a blessing to so many people, I wanted to start them a food pantry. So I wanted to ride past, or maybe just park, because riding would be too much. Maybe I can just park somewhere in several locations, and y'all can just drop off a canned good. I can go sit somewhere and everybody just bring me 1 canned good. Because that place right there house a lot of homeless people. And she help all people that's homeless. And they also, it's called American Best. That's the name of the hotel. American Best on Northampton Boulevard. They home a lot of homeless people. If you don't have money and you can do work, they allow you to work there. They transition you from the hotel to a house. So I want to bless that lady with her ministry and get her a food pantry started up. So if y'all have some old canned goods that you're not using, just give us one canned good. So I'm asking if everybody can donate one canned good, and we can set up a location where we can put a box out and everybody just drop off one canned good, because you never know who need that canned good that you drop off.
All right, Denise Wynn says, I was going to Wendy's, but I saw your video about the sandwich. I changed my mind.
Thank you, and I'm glad you brought that up. Ding, 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 ding. Another good question. Let me tell you about Wendy's today. Okay, so we go to Wendy's, and the guys were with me all day today. I had them out there with me. I said, okay, we're going to hustle hard, and I'm going to have all y'all with me. Okay, and we went together. I said, well, let me buy y'all lunch for being with me so long today. So we go to Wendy's, and I didn't get nothing to eat because I got a slice of pizza. What was that, Jalen? IKEA. I just want to try the pizza. I ain't gonna say it sucked, but they don't use no meat on it, but okay. And IKEA don't have no real soda, so if you go to IKEA and try to buy a fountain drink, be careful. They got generic cola. Okay, that pissed me off. I wanted Coca-Cola. So anyway, what I was talking about? Jalen. What I was talking about?
The Wendy's sandwich.
Oh, the Wendy's sandwich. So Jalen and Raymond got something to eat, and we got something for Marquez. And Raymond's like, Mommy, you know you're still hungry, so you need to get you a sandwich. So I said when I got to the window, let me just get a kid's cheeseburger, because I don't eat heavy, and I don't want the top bun. I just want the bottom bun. They was like, oh, we can't add your kid's burger up here at the window. I was like, okay. This I need to go out into the traffic, come around, go back around, get a long-ass line. So I'm like, no. She would have got the manager. So the manager came and say they can't order me $1 sandwich at the window. So I said, okay. And the girl came back to the window, opened the window, and looked at me. She said, can I help you? I said, I want that $1 cheeseburger. I want that cheeseburger. So when she said, okay, they took the order for the cheeseburger. So I guess they had to add it to because I wanted a cheeseburger at the window. So what they decided to do was play with my food. They play with my food at Wendy's on Granby Street. So I advise y'all, if you're going to eat somewhere, don't eat from Wendy's on Granby Street. I have a live video with it. They took my kid's cheeseburger meal, okay, and put it on a single with cheese bun. So I got this bun with a little piece of meat in the middle. Sprayed ketchup on my sandwich like my burger was on its period. Then took some look, the onions came out the trash can and just threw it on my sandwich for no reason. I don't even think a kid's meal come with a kid's cheeseburger come with onions on it. And then threw this little tiny piece of meat on this big bun, and you can knock on it hard. So I went back in the inside. Everything went well. I spoke with the first manager. He said, okay, I'll make your sandwich myself. I apologize. Some crazy manager came from out the back with a regular employee uniform on and speaking to us. So I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, but can you give me your disposition? Who are you? She said she was a manager. I said, oh, not only is my sandwich wrapped in the wrong wrapper, so is you in the wrong uniform. You got a cashier uniform on, but yet you telling me you're a manager. So she asked somebody not to videotape and not to make my sandwich. And she didn't make my sandwich and give me my money back because she said she don't want me thinking that somebody messed my food up again. I told her that was very unprofessional. That was very ghetto of her, and she should not have done that. Me and the other manager already rectified the situation, and we was good. But I take my $1.45 back, but she gave me $1.75 and told me keep it and have a great day. And I told her have a great day as well, and I hope this goes viral. So if you want to get your food played with, you just want to spit on your sandwich, stomp your sandwich, drop it in the trash can because you complain or you want to order something, go to Wendy's on Granby Street in Norfolk, Virginia.
Somebody said, thank you for your services and keeping it real.
Thank you for watching, because it would be no me without you, and I appreciate you. And don't forget to put your thumbs up on my video and also share my video.
So did you find out any more information about the blood on the mattress at the economy? Yeah.
Oh, child. Seeing that blood stain on that mattress at the Econo Lodge has ruined me for life. Okay, how can you even go to Burger King and eat a Whopper and Economy Lodge on top of the drive have a bloody blood stain on their mattress and let the whole public see it? They redoing their floors and putting a bloody mattress back in the room. That don't make no sense at all. What about the guy? Earlier this week, I was informed about a man that was in a car. He belongs to a car club or whatever. Allegedly, he supposed to fell off the bridge or jumped off the bridge. They contacted me, and there was no one searching for him. And they wanted me to meet up with them, but I read the text wrong, so I went to Portsmouth. And I said, you know what? Somebody gonna throw me off the bridge, so I kept it moving. So, kind of found out a couple days later, which was today, allegedly they found a body floating in the water by Pier number 5, Raymond?
Pier 5, Norfolk Naval.
Pier 5, Norfolk Naval, that'll be in Portsmouth, Virginia. So that's not him, but a body was located in the water in Norfolk, Virginia today at Norfolk Naval. That's Portsmouth, Virginia shipyard.
Katrina Lucas says, I think it would be a great idea for you and your team to recognize people that do great things in the 757 area. Viewers can nominate influential people in the community.
Okay. And also, right now, Wavy News 10 is having a competition, like who's doing the best work in the 757, who's doing the best like helping people out in the 757. Y'all need to go to Wavy News 10 and vote for me. All right, Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and Channel 13 News have looked over me long enough. Over 2 years, they have acted as if I do not exist. It's time that they do recognize Rhoda Young live. I am a citizen in the city of Norfolk, Virginia that's have been doing my best to hold it down and take care of the people in the 757. It's time that they recognize me and give me recognition, because they give everyone else recognition, but they never give me recognition. And since they have this contest, y'all go to Wavy News 10 and nominate me. Make them recognize me. Make them recognize me on Channel 10.
Starlet said, whatever happened to meth head Miss Kathy in the dispute she had with the beauty shop next door? The beauty shop.
Oh my God, Miss Kathy off of Miss Kathy was on Grammy Street. I think that's Grammy Street. Right there, Miss Kathy. Oh, they still there. Honey, they in there living like roaches. I would just take a whole bulldozer and take that whole shopping center out. I mean, I would just want to get me a bulldozer. Boom, and knock that whole place down. Did you see the alteration shop? All that junk in there. Miss Kathy come from the back lot. She been digging in her ass all day with those shorts all up her crouch like that, smoking a cigarette, and that supposed to be a barber shop. Then they got the barber shop next door, and them people in there, they shop look good. The black people had their shop looking good. But the Oriental lady, that place was, that was like Bedbug City. And Miss Kathy, you live in that damn place. You ain't telling me nothing. That's your house.
They want to know if you could come to Richmond, Virginia.
Yes, I can. I can come to the state of the capital of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and visit y'all and do a show down there as well. Would that be it for us tonight?
I think that's it.
Okay, before we go, I need for y'all to understand this. Once again, I want to be nominated for on Wavy News 10, so I need everybody to contact and find out how do you nominate Rhoda Young Live for the doing the most help in the 757. I think I deserve that. I want that. Okay, because I want to be on Wavy News 10. Yes, if the last thing I do, Wavy News 10, I want to be on your station. I don't care if it's only for 5 seconds. I want to be up there real bad. Okay. And also, what else I want to tell them? What else I want to say, Raymond? I want to tell them something else. What was it? Anybody know what I'm about to say? Well, I guess that'll be all for us. Oh, I know what it was. This right here, guys, please listen to me and listen to me carefully. If you got a story for me, look, start hitting me in the inbox. Start hitting me on the hip. Hit me in my email at bookRhodaYoung@gmail.com, because we can get your story. Hit me in. If you got a story for me, I don't care where you live at. If you got a picture or clip that you want me to put on my show, send it to me. But send it through my email at bookRhodaYoung@gmail.com. I'm going to tell you why that is so important, because I get so much mail coming through my messenger, I can't keep up. But I got a place just for y'all. For all y'all stories and stuff can go. No other emails come through there. That email address is just for y'all. If you need to get in contact with me, if you have a story you want me to share, or if you have a video you want to get to me. So please send it that direction, so I won't miss out on your story. Would that be it for us tonight? I am the infamous Miss Rhoda Young Live. Well, I'm totally in love with this guy, but I ain't gonna tell you who he is. And yes, you did hear it here first. Before Wavy News 10, Channel 3, and also Channel 13 News. He stole my heart.
I get tripling off with me, but put it to this is Rhoda Young Live. I'm gonna see this bitch right now.
You can check out my shoes too.
I'm gonna record all the shit live. Right now. I'm gonna see this bitch right now. I'm gonna record all the shit. I pulled up before the news do. Deliver more information than the news do. They don't wanna talk about it. I said all. Places they won't go, I'm there on the call. We out here.